How's it going? How's it going, gentlemen? My name is Frank, and listen, we gotta talk about the Hasan Piker shock collar drama. I didn't want to talk about it. I thought it's more like a personal drama, but then I saw the clips, and they are so bad that we actually have to talk about it. So we're gonna watch this video by Legal Mindset. I'm gonna let you know my opinion about this whole situation, probably my opinion about shock collars in general, okay? And yeah, let's do this.
Hasan Piker has stooped to a new low by engaging in what appears to be animal abuse under California law. We're going to talk about that today on The Legal Mindset, where we teach you to be your own judge. Okay, so we've been talking about Hasan for a while and his various legal issues, his battles, his essentially problems that are really dragging Twitch down, dragging the online community, the streaming community. But, you know, a lot of these things aren't reflected in day-to-day life. And a lot of these things you look at with Hasan, they're really affecting the online community or the general, overall atmosphere of the environment he creates. But one thing that is very tangible is how you deal with people in your life and also how you deal with animals. Often, one of the signs of a serial killer.
Honestly, the past Hassan drama was really bad. You know what I'm saying? Like promoting terrorists and shit, like attaching random crimes to people with no proof whatsoever. It was really bad, but here's the deal. Like, you can't mess with animals or children, on the internet. That's a big no-no.
Is someone who is cruel to animals, or a psychopath is someone that is cruel to animals. And we now have what seems like pretty conclusive proof here that Hasan may have been abusing his pet, his animal here. And we're going to show you that today. Of course, we've got the video here on The Legal Mindset. And of course, I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney. All right.
By the way, the name Andrew Esquire is so badass, bro. That's perfect. Just like Tyson Fury. If your name is Tyson Fury and you're a boxer, that's just a match made in heaven. And if your name is Andrew Esquire and you're a lawyer, a match made in heaven.
So let's go to the video here and check this out. Here's the video of Hasan with what is his dog in the background. Now, mind you, this has been a 4-hour stream where the dog has just been sitting there doing nothing. Absolutely nothing for 4 hours. So God help the dog for wanting to walk around. It stretches legs, not be sitting in one spot for 3, 4, 2, 3, 4 hours at a time. The dog just trying to stretch his legs. Well, of course, that's a no-no for Hasan Piker, and we'll see how he reacts here. Let's play the clip.
Of all of America's much more consequential violence, okay? It's the same reason as to why America... Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
And you see right there, this is the...
It's bad. Like, objectively, it's bad. It looks like he shocked the dog 100%. You know what I'm saying? And even if he didn't, why the fuck is he getting mad because the dog got out of a fucking bed? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but listen. Do I know if he's actually abusing the dog? Do I know if he's actually shocking the dog? No. Can I, be like 100% sure? No. Does it look like he's abusing the dog? Yes. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's abusing the dog. I'm not saying he's shocking the dog. I'm saying it fucking looks like it. You know what I'm saying? And you better act and fucking prove that you don't, because this clip is bad.
Important point. He tries to claim now that the dew claw of the dog got stuck. You can see right here where he reaches his hand. You see the hand out. He's clearly reaching that hand. From that perspective, it's going to be his right hand out, and he's pressing a button. Watch this.
America, Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop. Jesus Christ, what are you doing? You're being such a baby. It's just...
Yeah, it looks bad. It's bad. You can't deny it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're the biggest Hasan supporter, it fucking looks like he shocked the dog for getting out of her bed. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Even if he didn't shock her, right? Why the fuck is he getting mad because she got out of her bed? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, my dogs fucking roam my apartment all the time. I don't know. Like, what's the fucking big deal, bro? I don't get it.
The only baby here is Hasan, who literally can't handle anybody getting any attention except for himself. Even when his dog goes to get attention. That is too much for Hasan Piker. Therefore, he had to use a shock collar. Now, he's trying to say this was not a shock collar. Oh, it's just vibration. Oh, it was just a vibrating collar. But that has now been fully exposed as a lie. As you can see here, there are individuals who went and took the collar, which he tried to say was just a vibrating collar, and they upped the brightness so you can kind of see where he clearly played.
Yeah, and there's tape over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this clip, you know, surfaced, I guess, and then Hasan, like a day later, decided to, you know, to prove that the color doesn't have any, you know, shocking capacity, I guess. And he showed the color, and it was taped over, which makes him look like 20 times worse. You know what I'm saying? It makes him look like 20 times more guilty than before. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I saw the first clip, I was like, yeah, that's bad. But when I saw this, I was like, it's still possible that it is not a shock collar. It is still possible. But like, people think you're abusing your dog, then you try to, you know, disprove it by showing the collar and you tape it over. Like, that's just stupid, bro. That's you look 20 times more guilty than before, and it is what it is. You can disagree, but it looks fucking bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying he's abusing the dog. I'm saying it fucking looks like he's doing it. You know what I'm saying? Undeniably. And it's on him to prove me wrong, right? Because like it seems pretty conclusive to me.
A piece of tape right here over where the shock prongs go for this. If you want to scroll here, you can see this is the model here. That is the shocking version and vibration only. So they've got the charging points that are on the middle side, right? You see right there. These charging points are clearly covered by a piece of tape. He's trying to hide those. And this is the model of shock collar you see, which pretty much matches straight up with what he's got in the stream. And you can see that's available here from E-Collar Technology. So this is something that, once again, Hasan, time and time and again, tries to lie, tries to deceive, but he's called out on. He's called out because, well, he just doesn't know the facts, doesn't know the truth, and he also doesn't know the law. Because under California law, specifically, as I point out here on X, California Penal Code 597, there is a prohibition on maliciously and intentionally causing unjustifiable pain or suffering in any animal. And beyond that, there are local ordinances, that is local laws, against the impermissible use of a shock collar. And because of that, I've encouraged people who have seen this stream to reach out to.
So, okay, I'm going to give you my opinion about the shock collars, okay? So, first of all, he's misusing it. You're not supposed to hurt your dog with the shocks. You're not supposed to fry the brain until they fucking yelp in pain, okay? The shock collars are basically like, they just grab the dog's attention. You know what I'm saying? It's not supposed to be hurtful, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to find a setting that just, you know, focuses your dog's attention on you, you know, when you press it, but no pain, okay? But even when that's the case, I'm against shock collars. I think the time, you know, the ages have evolved. I think we have better methods to train dogs nowadays. So I'm against, you know, shock collars in general, but I wouldn't classify them as animal abuse, you know, in general, but this is animal abuse. You know, if this is true and he's actually shocking the dog so bad it fucking hurts the dog so much so that the dog fucking yelps, it is animal abuse, undeniably, okay? That's my take right here. That's my take.
Use the phone number here to, you know, send a mail, or hey, if you're in LA, go in person, say, hey, look, here's the video, here's what we see, you really need to look at this. It looks like, based on all this proof, show them the picture of the tape over the shock prongs.
Yeah, so like I said, I don't know if it's true. You know, it looks bad. The first clip looks bad. It looks like he's shocking the dog. The second clip shows him fucking taping over the collar like a moron, which makes him look even more guilty. But I don't know if he's actually abusing the dog. Like, based on the things I saw, it looks like he's doing it. But I genuinely think, you know, like, the police or whoever the fuck, you know what I mean, should investigate and actually see what's up. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that this is an internet, you know, matter no more. I think that, you know, the government should take charge and investigate Hasan Piker for this. You know, maybe he is innocent, maybe he isn't, but there definitely needs to be an investigation, in my humble opinion.
Say, based on all this, we think that Hasan is in violation here. And at the very least, this will get this investigated. This will make him have to answer for his, actions here. And now, while this may not throw him into prison forever, this is not, a felony. This is not a capital crime. The point is to show Hasan a person, a Nepo baby that has never had any consequences for his actions in his life. He's always gotten away with everything. He still continues to get away with literally everything at Twitch. To show him there are consequences. People will.
I massively disagree with Andrew right here. The most important thing is the dog being safe, okay? Maybe he's abusing it, maybe he isn't. It needs to be investigated so that the dog can be safe and not hurt. That's the main thing, in my opinion.
Will follow up. They will call you out, and you can't just engage in this bad behavior forever. Dan Clancy may not punish you, but eventually the law will come for you. And these principles you pretend to stand for are really just falsities. So I want to know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will catch you on the next one.
Well, I think that it needs to be investigated. Like I said, it looks pretty damning, in my opinion. It 100% looks like he's abusing the dog, but like I said, I don't know it 100%, so I'm not going to present it as a fact. I'm just going to say, watch the clips. It looks like he's doing it, and that's it. That's where I'm going to leave it. Make your own opinion on this matter. And yeah, animal cruelty fucking sucks, bro. And yeah, my name is Franny, Nailed Granny. The link to this video in the description, as usual. And yeah, see you later.